Subscribe, hit that bell icon, and share this clip if you enjoy it. This is TRS Clips. How do you know when hunger can actually cause more harm than do you good?
Okay, so first let's talk about what you mean by hunger, right? What I believe you're saying is desire. It's desire, it's one thing, it's the idea that you want to do more, you want to accomplish more, you want to get more. Is this correct?
I want to do more. Like, I want to be able to create all the products that I can visualize in my head, which I know I'll visualize which I know I'll be able to do in the next 10 years, but I want to do it sooner than 10 years.
Okay, so let's go back to that idea of hunger, okay? To understand where I'm going to go with this, you have to understand the concept of hunger itself. When you talk about hunger, do you always eat when you're hungry?
Yeah.
You always eat when you're hungry. Good, then you don't understand hunger. You see, there are 6 types of hunger. When we talk about hunger in the body, there are 6 types of hunger. Hunger can actually be a biophysical response where your body needs water. Because in the old days, water was dirty, we got water from fruit. So you could drink a glass of water and that might stop your hunger. Hunger could also be nutritional hunger. It means you haven't been eating nutritional food, you've been eating junk, so you need some nutrition. Hunger could also be just a normal response that your stomach is empty. We're not trained to recognize that our stomach is empty, and so we feel we got to fill it. That's actually a bad thing. So that is actually a good type of hunger. It means, oh, your stomach is empty. No problem. You don't have to do anything. When you actually get educated in hunger, and interestingly enough, Mindvalley educates people to recognize 6 different types of hunger so they can respond to their body correctly. When you educate that, you understand that hunger is an illusion. Human beings simplify a complex world into words. When you give all of these 6 different reactions that your stomach is having and you call it all hunger, you don't know what to do. But when you differentiate into thirst, nutritional hunger, empty stomach, actual hunger where you're starving, right? Then you know the right action to take. There's even such a thing as emotional hunger, where you feel hungry when you're getting through a downward emotion, and you can actually solve that through meditation, and that feeling disappears. So you got to recognize the feeling. So in your case, we have to first look at what you mean by hunger and break it down, what you mean by desire and break it down. And there are multiple forms of desire. There's desire where you want something and you feel it's hard to get, and you feel envious, or you feel a negative charge because someone else has that and you don't. That is the type of wanting that you want to avoid. But there's desire where you want something and you know you're going to get it, and you want it because it's going to be phenomenal for you. The desire for money, the desire for the expensive car, that's not bad. But sometimes it's masking something else. For example, the expensive car could be because you need a certain form of like self-identity or self-confidence that you are lacking. I, for example, drive a $300 bicycle. I have no desire for an expensive car. Then there could be the desire to go forth and heal the world, the desire to serve humanity, the desire that, propel someone to be a monk or to be a billionaire, to serve humanity. That is probably one of the best forms of desires. So the question is, what is your hunger?
The third one, for sure, the third one.
Good. If it's the third one, then you're on the right track. Now, if you have that third form of hunger, which I do, which Naveen Jain does, which Mickey Agrawal does, that's why Mickey has started $300 million companies. It's the same hunger that pushes someone like Jay Shetty forward. It is desire to serve. You're on the right track. And that is the best form of hunger to have. But here's the thing. In my book, The Buddha and the Badass, I explain that all of us need to reconcile these 2 archetypes of our being, the Buddha and the badass. The badass is the disruptor, the innovator, the person who wants to change the world. That is phenomenal. But you got to also embrace your inner Buddha. Your inner Buddha is your spiritual anchor. If you don't embrace your inner Buddha, the badass could stress you out. You could overwork. You could screw up your cognitive abilities because you're not getting enough sleep. You're not exercising well. You're not taking care of your health. But if you are rock solid in your inner Buddha, and you're also using some of the other spiritual tools such as being able to use the power of your mind to manifest, tools such as intuition, tools such as being able to align with higher intelligence to get the right guidance. Now you move towards your desires with ease. And eventually you move towards your desires with such ease that they are no longer a desire. They are an inevitability that you simply know is coming. This is the highest form of manifesting, expectancy. You just know it's coming. I can speak so confidently of Mindvalley being the most important education company in the world because I just know it's coming. There's no doubt. Like I don't doubt that if I breathe right now, I'm going to take air in my body. So the great trick, Ranveer, is to take this desire that you have and move it towards such profound expectancy that it is inevitable. Now, this is what spiritual teachers sometimes call being in a state of surrender. When you're in that state of surrender, you just know it's coming and you operate in a different way. Now, we can go more into why that works, but I'll pause there.